guys, I hope you're all well. Today is day 7 of the 12 days of minimalism challenge, and as you can see I am filming this in the same outfit and same spot as yesterday's challenge. Today is one that I'm really excited about, sadly excited about, and it's stationery. So all of your pens, pencils, colouring stuff, arts and craft bits. If you've got children, then it's a more mammoth task, I think, because I'm gonna say include Play-Doh if you didn't already have that in toys, and yeah, just all of the arts and crafts, stickers and notepads and paper and glue and just all stuff like that sort out today. My boy's, Jasper in particular, is so crafty. He kind of goes through these phases. He had months where he would always go on the YouTube channel Art Hub for Kids, or Art for Kids Hub, there's two, where they learn to draw things. So he would just sit there and he would draw, like copy how to draw like a dog or an ice cream or not a balloon, that's a bit easy, but you know, all things like that. And then he went on to toilet roll crafts. So I remember at one point my mum bought him a load of toilet rolls, like 100 or 50 or something from Amazon, because he would cut them out and paint them. And at the moment it is pipe cleaners. That's his thing, making things out of pipe cleaners. But he's really, really crafty. He loves cutting and painting and all of this. And I am forever going back through the box and putting pens on lids and, you know, putting the felt back where the felt belongs and the pipe cleaners where they belong. I'm really organised when it comes to our crafts, and I think I actually did a video on this which I will link below, but yeah, I've got a little pot for like buttons and a little pot for sequins, and then there's a place for all the coloured paper, and just, yeah, it's nicely organised, but you know how kids are when it comes to crafty stuff. Plus I have pens in the kitchen drawer and in my office, and you know, different notepads that are like half finished, and I think the stationery is just, I don't know, if you're like me, I'm a stationery lover. I love writing lists and being organised in that sense. So yeah, for me, this was a really, really good one. I mean, I keep on top of it quite a lot. I've got like one notepad for my blog and YouTube stuff, and one notepad for my tropic stuff, one for my travel stuff, and then there's ones that like boys can use. And yeah, I'm a lover of stationery, and I think Jasper, that has been passed on to Jasper. So we have a lot of pens, a lot of paper, a lot of glue and sequins and pom-poms and all of that stuff. So today's challenge is to organise all of that, because at Christmas time, they tend to, if they're into crafts, they tend to get gifted it. I know for me personally, I would love to get gifted a notepad and a nice pen. I just think that's a really nice, like, here, go and smash 2020, work on your goals, journal. I'm a big journaler as well. So yeah, I just think it's a very nice gift to get. So if you're likely to get some kind of stationery for Christmas, now's a good chance to go through the stuff that you've got. And you might even go through it and realise, I haven't got a notepad for 2020, and you can put that on your list in time. And I was particularly excited about doing this one because I happen to know from, I've been given clues from the big man that the boys will be getting a new packet of felt tip pens, a new packet of colouring pencils, a new packet of crayons, and a new packet of paint sticks for Christmas. So it just meant that I could go through and get rid of, so this is basically what I'm going to recommend to you. Go through all of your pens, pencils, things like that, any pencils that are, you know, really, really short and completely snapped down, pens that are missing lids, obviously try and match the ones you can to salvage them, but ones that have dried out, you know, the kind of paints that stain and don't come out of your children's clothes, maybe get rid of those. You know, just go through and get rid of like the scrap bits of paper, obviously recycle them, paints that have dried out, and then try and really organise what they have got. So if you can get little plastic tubs that you can put like pipe cleaners and pom-poms and things like that in, it helps when you are tidying up, rather than just like shove it all in a box or in a cupboard. It can be a bit more organised, and it also means that they're not just getting out like a big crafty box and going wild, they can be a little bit more selective and organised and hopefully not as messy when they're doing their craft. And then go through all of where you keep your pens in the house, like it might be the kitchen drawer, in the hallway or wherever, and just check that they're working, because I used to find it so frustrating when I would get a pen out of the pen pot and I'd try and write something and it wouldn't work properly. And before I kind of got into being minimal and stuff, I would just put the pen back and get a different one, or I would leave it on the side, go find another one, come back and think, oh, is this the one that's run out? And be too lazy to even give it a scribble on a bit of paper to find out, leave it there, and then you just end up with all of these pens in your home that don't actually work. So yeah, go around, check your pens, any that are not working, get rid of them, or the ones where like the ink takes ages to dry and it ends up smudging on your hand. I'm a lefty, so that happens to me a lot. Yeah, and just be organised with it. If you know that you need a pen in your kitchen, put one in your top drawer. If you know that you need one in your bedside unit, I do a lot of journaling, so I always have one in my bedside unit, then put one there, and then you know that is my bedroom pen, that is my kitchen pen, that is the pen by the telephone. You know, make sure that you've got enough paper by the telephone for leaving messages. Do people still do that? I actually have a house phone, so I don't know. But yes, just go through and get rid of all of those and pen lids, and just check your stock as well. If you're running really low on sellotape, now's a good time to order some more. And like I said, if your child is really into crafts, then it's a really good time to check what they're running low on. And then if people ask you what your children want for Christmas, or if you're still looking for ideas of what to get them, then you know. So yeah, that is it for stationery. And it would just, I don't know, I just feel like stationery, it's a way of being organised, and it makes you feel organised if your organisational tools are organised. It's always good, I think, to have a pen and a notepad. Like, you can have your specific journaling notepad that you keep in your bedside unit, and you can journal when you go to bed and in the morning, and have one in the kitchen for you to write down your shopping lists and stuff, and just organise it. And also, if you've got notepads with to-do lists in, once you finish the to-do lists, I rip the pages out. So most of my notepads like used to be this thick, and they've just got like that much paper left in them, because once I'm finished with something and I've crossed the things out or ticked them off, I tend to then rip them out. And then, because I just think otherwise it's like clutter that I don't need. I don't do that with my journaling, because that's stuff that I like to keep to look back on. But yeah, it's good just to rip those pages out, recycle them, and then you know that what's left in the book is either like blank pages or stuff that you need to do. And yes, that is it. That is today's one, which was stationery. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.